what a way to start the early AM though with Good Morning Sri Lanka's me, Jason. Alright, unfortunately no one's here today. I'm the first person to land in the studio. Amaya's sick, I'm a bit under the weather, but thank God Friday's just around the corner, which is tomorrow. What are you doing this weekend? I have a quick tip for you. There is an event which is called Passion. I'm not really sure what it is, but I hear there's some great reviews about it. It happened last year, but today our guests are about to tell us a bit more of what Passion is all about. Introducing, we have the president of the Rotaract Club of Cinnamon Gardens here. We have Buddhima Vikramarachi, and we have Kishika Veerasinghe, former, you are a Rotaractor.
Yes, I am.
I bet. So welcome, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys feeling?
Good.
Great. How does it feel to wake up early in the morning and come here?
Okay.
It's early morning. I doubt anyone likes waking up.
Okay. No one likes to see me, I guess. That's fine. Alright.
No, we're happy to see you though.
Solid. Awesome. That's the point. Do you have like those coin things like in Mario where you hear a coin click?
Cha-ching.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so let's hear about Passion. I'm hearing a lot about this Colombo swarming, what this Passion is all about. Buddhima, tell me what this is all about, since you're the president.
Well, before I get there, I'll just give a brief introduction of what the Rotaract Club is.
Yes, of Cinnamon Gardens. Yes.
Yeah, Rotaract Club of Cinnamon Gardens was revived last year, 2012, by Umanga Settinayaka.
What do you mean revived? Like, was it gone?
Yeah, actually, it stopped functioning from 2007, and then again we revived it in 2012.
Right.
So Umanga revived it, and then we started with a very small crowd, and then ever since its revival, it has been expanding with the membership-wise projects everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was there any particular reason that it stopped?
Basically, I think personal commitments of the president back then.
Right.
And there were some small issues. So.
Right. So now you've taken the role as president now.
Yes.
What are you doing differently with the Rotaract Club of Cinnamon Gardens?
Well, I would love to say that the club that I have, the members are very diverse. Like they come from very different fields.
Right.
I personally myself, I come from the banking industry, but there are actually engineers, lawyers, a nice group of people to work with, and I personally would love to see our members coming up with a project and do something good for the community, and always to engage with Rotaract.
Right. So let me get this straight. When you started this again, when this was revived again, did you have to restart by finding more members, or like were this original members from back then? Did they come back?
Well, no, none of the original members were there.
Okay.
We started it brand new. Initially, about 13 to 15 people were there at the initial stage, and Kishnika is one of them. I actually joined about exactly 2 months after it. So by the time I took over the club, there was 25 members, and then currently today, right now, we have 37 members. So, yeah,
it's going at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So last year you had Passion.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this year having it again, and you're trying to make this an annual event.
Annual event, yeah.
What is Passion?
Passion is an art exhibition.
Okay.
For basically what we are trying to do is promote art amongst the youth,
Right.
and sort of give publicity to emerging artists, and get Sri Lankans more excited about art.
Right.
Okay,
so here's one thing that I'm really confused about. Like today, when you say art could mean film, art could mean bending a spoon.
yeah, exactly, I know, but see, lots of people go watch plays and go for concerts and things like that, and they all have audiences, and most of them you have to pay, I mean all of them you have to pay to go watch.
That is correct.
But the thing that people don't realize is that art exhibitions are mostly free, and I think, you know, it's good for people to sort of get exposure to various kinds of art, and it sort of opens your mind to the possibilities, and I think it gives artists also an opportunity to show their talents, which lots of people do not realize, sort of don't notice.
Right.
So they're just giving them a chance to show what they're made of and show their ideas and bring it out.
Okay, so why is this event a part of the Rotaract Club? I'm curious. Why this one? Why do you want to fight for a cause like art? Why not something else?
Like?
I don't know, let's maybe Fanboys. Oh, you know, there's a shortage of fanboys here in this country.
Fanboy?
Yeah, like Star Wars, Star Trek. We don't have people like enthusiasts about stuff like that. And
maybe next time we can...
Convention.
Yeah, maybe next time we'd organize a convention.
Yeah. You see what I just did there? Planted a seed in the Rotary Club and it'll just grow now. Alright, so what sort of art are we looking at? I'm guessing there's like a whole lot of...
There's different mediums of art.
Right.
From line drawings to watercolors to digital art. So we've got quite a broad range of mediums with regard to that.
Right.
We've got 8 artists on board.
Right, so I'm guessing in each year you obviously have new artists.
Yes, we do.
You want to showcase?
Yes.
Yeah. How do you guys select the artists for every year?
Basically, we advertise in some of the leading newspapers and call in for the artists. And I guess whoever's interested, they send in their work. Okay. And we have a committee separate, which is part of the club as well. Right. And they sort of decide which artists to showcase. Okay. So last year we had... So just to make sure that we don't repeat the kind of art that we had last year, we'd get someone different this year. Right. So last year we had 6, this year we're having 8. So every year we're hoping to sort of expand the number of art.
Is there like an age group of how...
There isn't any age
anyone
group.
can.
Anyone can.
Right.
No age limit.
What's the youngest artist that you've had?
Yeah, the youngest is 19 years of age. He's Mantha.
Right. Is he in this in the one just this weekend?
Yes, he's there. He's there.
Awesome. Cool. So who else are the other artists that we can expect to see this weekend?
There's Georgiana Shitak. She's Romanian. Okay. She's basically sent most of her prints down to Colombo because she can't be here. Yeah. Then there's Shantan Kumarasamy. He is a fine arts photographer. Right. Who is Sri Lankan, but he has he's born and raised in Germany. Right.
I think we might have a few pictures of Georgiana's work.
Okay, yeah, we do.
Why don't we just take a quick look at that? But yeah, Georgina, is that right?
It's
Georgiana.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So what she uses? What does she use?
She's a fine arts illustrator. So basically, she uses different mediums. Right. She uses watercolors and pastels and various.
This looks like children's book.
It is.
Art.
She does children's illustrations as well for children's books because she has a daughter.
Oh,
She started out basically by just illustrations. Okay. But then she got into children's book illustrations because of her daughter. Okay. And she's been recognized for. She's been recognized in the Forbes magazine in Romania as well because one of her paintings was actually a theme, was featured as a theme for Windows. Right. It's called, I think, Hopes and Dreams. Right.
Forgive us, 1 second. It was actually Georgiana?
Yeah, it's Georgiana.
Georgina? Yeah. Georgiana. My mistake.
No problem.
But yeah, right. So Georgiana, and then you have a photographer you were mentioning before.
Shantan Kumarasamy. Shantan Kumarasamy.
Right, and he is, what sort of photographer is he? Like?
He's just fine arts photographer. Okay. And he's also a photojournalist as well, so he swaps between them.
Right. So I'm guessing he is, that's his full-time thing, you know, like being a photographer. Yeah. And like whatever pictures that he does have, he just makes into art.
He basically tries to capture the, you know, how you have just everyday simplicity. He just tries to bring it out. Right.
And I believe
yes.
Wow. That's a little monk.
Yes, it is.
Right.
He got interested in it at the age of 17 when one of his friends gave him a camera, apparently.
So these are all shot in Sri Lanka, I'm guessing?
Not just in Sri Lanka, it's in various other countries as well. I think that's probably a Middle Eastern country. Okay.
Wow, so he knows how to play with his colors.
He does. The lighting, I suppose.
Yeah, take them away at the same time. That's interesting. That's a really good artist over there. Who else do we have lined up for this weekend?
Well, we have Mantha. As I spoke to you, he's the youngest artist that we have.
Yes, the 19-year-old.
Yes, so he specializes in watercolor painting. Right. He just passed his A-levels from Ananda. Oh, wow. And currently he's doing a degree, a course at the Ceylon Art Society. Yeah.
Oh.
So very enthusiastic guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've obviously met him before you pretty much put him into the exhibition. I'm guessing you've met these guys before, or
No, this is the first time. As in, we haven't met them. We didn't know them. They basically sent us their artwork.
Right.
And
okay, I think we have a few pictures of Ianthas as well. Let me take a look at those. Oh wow! So these are purely watercolors.
Yeah.
That we get every day. Interesting. So far, what I'm noticing about the pictures is that they all focus on culture, Sri Lankan culture, most of them, anyways. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's interesting. And who's what are the other artists that we have?
Right. We have this guy is totally different. This is Padmal. He specializes in metal sculpture.
Okay.
Right. It's quite nice how he does it.
Right. Padma. Oh wow, that's his work, huh?
Yes. He graduated from University of California.
Okay.
And for his dissertation, he did something different what his colleagues did. Right. So he got hold of all the materials like metal stuff, which was at the university premises itself.
Right.
Broken chairs and all.
So metal scraps that he uses.
Yes. So he just wants to highlight that even from the
like junk, you can get something beautiful out of it.
Yeah.
So one man's junk is another man's treasure.
Yes.
Exactly. He's really highlighting that. These are some really cool stuff.
Wow. Most of his sculptures are all like I think at some hotels as well.
Okay.
He showcases them there as well.
That's so interesting.
Yes.
So what he just applied and you guys just found it. Is that the case with all of them? That they all
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that you just...
I think Georgiana is the only one who we actually came across.
Okay.
Because, like I said, she was one of her pieces of art was used as the Windows theme.
Right.
As I think a desktop background or screensaver.
Okay.
It's called Hopes and Dreams. So one of our rotractors in our club, she
hunted her down.
Yeah,
literally.
Pretty much Googled her.
That's another way of saying hunting down artists. All right. So who else do we have lined up?
We got Chaturanga Gamage.
Okay.
He is he's specializing in line drawings, and yeah, his work is really intricate because he uses ink.
Okay.
And
ink. What do you mean, like pen ink that we write with?
Yeah, it's really intricate.
Calligraphy ink.
It is.
No way.
I think so.
That is so awesome. Maybe we might take a look at those stuff as well.
Yeah.
But I also understand, I was just told in the green room that we have, you guys have an artist that we've had on the show before.
Oh yeah, Hash Bandar and Umanga Samar Singh.
Right, the skateboarders.
The skateboarders, yeah. Yeah, we got them as well on the show this time. Sorry, not show, the exhibition this time, yeah. Showcasing their skateboard art. I think it's interesting because it's a whole new perspective to doing art on on paper or canvas.
Yeah,
it's on skateboards, and I think they're trying to create that hype for the skateboard culture in Sri Lanka.
That's pretty.
And I think it's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we'll actually go into a quick commercial break, and Katy Perry will play us out. We'll be right back after this commercial break.